So let's start off with that. I have never grew up with these type of characters, these chipmunks. No, this is not Alvin and Chipmunks. This is Chip and Dale. Two different characters. And they're detectives, and they solve cases. It's an old cartoon from a long, long, long time ago. And I watched a lot of old cartoons from back then. Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, Flintstones, Jetsons, etc., etc., etc. So many old cartoons I watched. Popeye. This I never heard of my entire life. I'm sorry. I watched so many old cartoons. This is one of them I never heard of until this trailer came out, and then I watched this film, and I didn't really like this film because it's just not for me. It's just two little assholes solving cases. Like, one of them's like CGI, the other one's like a regular 2D cartoon. I can see what they're trying to do here with that, but it just looks weird. Having like one of them look CGI, the other one looks 2D. Like what the fucking idea is that? That's like the most weirdest idea. Well, at least it's not like Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon movie. Remember that movie? Remember how fucking stupid that shit was? And I like Rocky and Bullwinkle, but that cartoon movie was weird and not really that great. I didn't mind that movie, but it's just they wrote it the most stupid way possible. The whole thing should have just been, fully animated, not a live action film with Rocky and Bullwinkle, And I did enjoy, Garfield movie. Now that shit was funny. The live action Garfield movie, voiced by Bill Murray, and it had Brecklin Mayer in there and stuff like that. Brecklin Meyer, whatever pronounce his last name. I enjoyed that movie with him and Bill Murray as Garfield. I really enjoyed that film. I actually find that shit fucking hilarious. The second one, I didn't like the second one that much though. I only like the first one. Funny ass movie. But this is just a Chip and Dale. And I heard like a lot of things about the old cartoons where they had a bunch of things that won't last long in this generation or something like that. People get sensitive about or something. I forgot what it was, but there's some things that happened a long time ago with this cartoon that people get sensitive about today. And it seems like they're going to remake it because they did remake it with this movie. So yeah, this came out, and hey, if kids like it, that's fine. But there's times that other people and other kids are not gonna like it also. And me, I'm an adult, and most adults my age watch cartoons like this. And this cartoon, I don't know, man. I love the animation. The animation is pretty cool, but the cartoon is just not really that interesting to me. Like, it's not the first time I see cartoon detectives before, Especially the whole thing with the Pink Panther cartoon with Inspector Clouseau and a whole bunch of other detective cartoons like Scooby Doo and stuff like that. This is not the first cartoon to ever do this shit. So this time they got like two chipmunks solving cases and stuff like that. This movie's alright. It's just I'm not really that uppity-duppity about this fucking movie. Was there anything political in it? Not that I remember. Was there anything like fucking politically correct going on in this movie? Not that I remember. It was kind of a blur. I feel like this movie has too much shit going on in here, though. It's just you have this going on, you have that going on, like everything's going on way too much and too fast, and it's just like you can't just keep up with it and things like that, Like I said, I never watched the original cartoon of this fucking show. I never watched the original cartoon show. I watched this movie, but I never watched the fucking cartoon because I never even heard of it. Yeah, I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which he's in this movie also for like a cameo. He's dancing with Chip and Dale. Like I said, I don't know, man. I can't really like this movie that much. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks. You think about it. Of course, it's Disney. What do you expect? What do you fucking expect? It's Disney. They're always fucking things up all the goddamn time. But is this like one of the worst films they ever brought back? One of the worst things they ever brought back? No. I wouldn't say that, but maybe I could watch the old cartoons of Chip and Dale. Maybe in the future I'll watch it, see if I can get into it. You know, see if I like it. But right now I just watched this movie and it's all right. It's just too much shit going on in here.